One afternoon, there was a mom who was standing at the sink and she was doing the dishes and she was looking out the window and she saw her little boy out in the driveway on his tricycle. And as she looked at her little boy, her heart just swelled with pride. And spontaneously, she went over to the refrigerator and she opened it. She pulled out a glass of ice cold lemonade. She walked out to her boy and she said, "I am so proud of you. I love you so much," and gave him that lemonade. And then she came back into the house and she was rinsing out the glass. She looked back out the window and there she saw that little boy of hers had curled around on his tricycle and headed right out on the street. That mama dashed out there, and in one action, she swept up the kid and the tricycle. She gave him a whap on the hind end and said, "Didn't I tell you never to get that tricycle out in the street?" But both of those were acts of love. There is a brand of love that comes as a whap on the bottom, as a long, painful conversation, and maybe even as a bottle of mouthwash left on your desk. The Apostle Paul has a beautiful phrase for this. He calls it speaking the truth in love.